Ladies and gentlemen, with pledge of allegiance, and please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As we gather to celebrate the class of 2026, we recognize far more than academic achievement. We celebrate perseverance. We celebrate your growth. We celebrate the countless moments, both large and small, that have shaped you into the young adult that is sitting here before us. I'm sure many of us are wondering how this happened. It only seems like kindergarten registration was a few moments ago, as we're all walking around trying to find an electric bill to prove that we live here. To our parents, guardians, and families, thank you. Thank you for rides to school and the alarm clock involved. Practices, games, concerts, performances, and appointments. Thank you for the encouragement during difficult times and the celebrations during successful ones. Your support, sacrifices, and unwavering belief in these graduates have helped bring them to this moment. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your commitment to our students. You have challenged them, supported them, encouraged them, and believed in them. You have taught them lessons that have extended far beyond textbooks and classrooms. The impact you have had on these graduates will last long past this evening. Graduates, as I look at all of you, I simply don't see students in caps and gowns. I see future teachers, nurses, electricians, business owners, artists, engineers, military service members, entrepreneurs, and community leaders. I see individuals who have overcome obstacles, embraced opportunities, and grown in ways that may not be visible on transcripts. This year, our students gave us countless reasons to be proud. We watched our student athletes compete with pride and determination while representing Hudson on courts, fields, tracks, and stages across the region. We saw our students excel in such organizations as Model UN, mock trial, and environmental club, developing leadership, critical thinking teamwork, and problem-solving skills that will serve them long 3 years to come. And on this stage, we have seen our musicians, artists, and student leaders continue to showcase the incredible talent that exists in Hudson. Through clubs, activities, community service projects, and school events, demonstrated that learning happens both inside and outside the classroom. One of my favorite traditions each year is senior walk. Watching you return to the hallway where your educational journey began is a powerful reminder of how far you have come. As younger students lined the halls, they saw role models. They saw what is possible through hard work, resilience, and determination. Whether you realized it or not, and I was at the end seeing it, they were so excited. There will be challenges will turn. As you leave Hudson High School, remember that graduation is not an ending, it's a beginning. The diploma you received tonight is not a finish line. It's a launching point. There will be challenges ahead. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan. There will be setbacks. But I encourage you to remember something important. Your success will not be defined by how many times you avoid failure. It will be defined by how many times you get back up when life knocks you down. Be curious. Continue learning. Be courageous. Be compassionate. Be resilient. And perhaps most importantly, and this class will have no problem doing that, be yourselves. The world does not need another copy of someone else. It needs unique gifts, talents, perspectives, and passions that each of you bring. As you move forward, never forget where you came from. Hudson will always be part of your story. The friendships you have built here, the lessons you have learned, the challenges you have overcome, and the memories you created will being due forever. Class of 2026, I am incredibly proud of you. May you continue to dream big, work hard, lead with kindness, and make a positive difference wherever life takes you. Thank you and congratulations. Sincerely, Mr. Beer. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the interim superintendent, Dr. Brian Bales.
Good evening. This has been a great year, and as some of you may know, I retired last year as the superintendent of the Marine Foods Upper, and I did not expect to become part of Hudson's story. But I was telling you that I am so grateful to have become part of this team. And as I did for the last few days, and I get ready to hand over District to the Superintendent, it's an honor to share in the celebration of these amazing students in Montreal. So with graduation rehearsal this past Wednesday, I sat down all our graduates, Naomi and Kayla, and instead I could get a speech. What do you think I should say? So they said, Coda, we're so proud of you. I said, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to see that. So what else do you think? Well, how about good luck in all of your doings? And we pretty much agreed. Everyone's likely to say that as well. So I dug a little deeper and I said, is there anything they will always remember about Hudson? Or a phrase or a motto or something that we always remember? And Naomi said, get your license. And I said, what? And she said, Miss Lintel always said, get your license, because we know a license means freedom. Okay? So we went down a few other cycles, but what we agreed is that every good speech has a good quote. So I Googled, why is a good quote make a good speech? And it says, quotations can add credibility to your speech. Quoting someone famous or important makes it seem as though they agree with you or what you're saying. I figured I would love it if just one person agreed with what I'm going to say tonight. And Google went on to say that quotations also make your speech more memorable. So I decided I'm going to deliver the most credible speech that ideally will be remembered until the end of the ceremony. So with this in mind, I created my entire speech out of quotes, some of which you may know, and I encourage you, if you know how they go, finish of it. Like, for instance, the only thing we have to fear is if at first you don't succeed, as so I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. And this is my completely credible and ideally memorable collection of books for these amazing students. Be a change you want to see in this world. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land in the stars. Right? To be or not to be. That is the most lackluster Shakespeare I've ever heard. You missed 100% of the shots you don't take. Look before you. Leave no stone. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Ask not what you can do for your country. Wait, that's not right. Ask not what Americans can do for you. You can do for your country. My mom always said, "One is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. All that glitters is not gold. A penny saved is a penny earned. I don't care much for money." A little better. Okay. You want the truth? That's right, I think enthusiasm back there now. When the going gets tough, two wrongs don't make a right. To err is human. To forgive, do right. If you want something done right, that's right. 'Tis better to have loved and lost, and never to have ever. So bad to us. Whatever you are, be a good one. Just do it. All's well that ends well. Here's the at you, kid. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. There's no place like home. All the things come to an end. Parting with such sweet sorrow. Thank you for your inspiration and may up. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, class of 2026. And thank you for sharing this brief time with us. Now go out and give your license.
It is now my privilege to introduce the salutatorian class of 2026, the Bone Roll.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It has been an incredible honor to stand before you today. I wouldn't have made it without amazing teachers, staff, coaches, advisors, families, and friends who helped us reach this moment. Thank you for believing in us when we doubted ourselves, and for reminding us that our potential is greater than we often realize. As I sat down to write the speech, I kept asking myself what message I wanted to leave behind. I kept returning to one idea. The story we tell ourselves matters. A narrative is a story people create about a person, a group, a community, or even an entire generation. Once people believe a narrative, it becomes surprisingly difficult to change their minds. We've seen this happen when our athletes win championships, when our teams have incredible seasons, when our students earn scholarships, place in state competitions, perform amazing music and art, or receive acceptances to outstanding colleges. Those accomplishments should speak for themselves, yet somehow the conversation often shifts. What about state test scores? No student from Hudson got into those schools. Even the top students here are at the bottom compared to others. In fact, when Warden and I were announced as first and second in the class, someone genuinely asked if we went to this school. Not congratulations, but disbelief. Because sometimes people become so attached to a narrative that they struggle to see evidence that contradicts it. We live in a world where information travels faster than ever before. Every day, we are surrounded by headlines, social media posts, videos, and opinions telling us how to view the world. Often, the stories that spread the fastest are the negative ones. We hear more about what is broken than what is working. We hear more about failures than we do about successes. We hear reasons to lose hope more often than reasons to keep it. One of the most important lessons I've learned, especially through my English classes and when I was doing sociology, is that words have power. Stories have power. The narratives we choose to believe shape the way we see ourselves and everyone around us. That is why research matters. That is why critical thinking matters. And that is why looking beyond a headline matters. Because if we never question the stories we're told, we risk accepting limitations that were never true. The most important narrative is the one we tell ourselves. The voice that says, "You're not smart enough, you're not capable enough, you'll never succeed, and you can't overcome this." Every single person here sitting today has heard that voice at some point. Maybe it came from someone else, or maybe it came from within. We made it through challenges people may never know about. We pushed through failures, setbacks, disappointments, and moments where giving up would have been easier. At some point in our lives, though, someone believed in us before we believed in ourselves. Someone saw our potential before success became obvious. Someone cared. No matter where life takes you after tonight, I want you to remember this. Someone, somewhere believes in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. I also hope you remember something equally as important. We can be that person for someone else. Strangely enough, that brings me to Scooby-Doo. At the end of almost every mystery, the villain would say, "And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids." And every time a group of ordinary people work together, questions what they're being told, searches for the truth, and refuses to quit, and false narratives are silenced. That is what our class has done. Together, we've proven that our community is far more than a statistic, a ranking, or a test score. As we leave good tonight, I hope we continue to question the narratives that limit us, seek the truth for ourselves, and never stop believing that one person can make a difference. I will miss you, class of 2026, and each and every one of you can make a difference. Congratulations. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce the valedictorians of the class of 2026, MST Laura.
Hello and good evening to our families, friends, faculty, staff, Board of Education members, and guests. And congratulations to the class of 2026. Before I get to all the parts of my speech where I know I'll cry, I would like to take this opportunity, with the permission of Mr. Campbell, to show off my graduation dress because it was kind of super expensive. A little shout out to my parents for voting in for me. Anyway, as I stand here today, I find myself reflecting on how lucky I have been. I don't remember much about moving to New York. I was a little busy being right, but I do remember seeing snowfall for the first time. I remember asking Miss Monsell for extra summer because apparently that's how I wanted to spend my summer. I remember begging Miss Cachero to move up to the junior high because I didn't want to meet anyone new. Thankfully, I did meet you teachers, and thankfully I got to know all of you. It has been a wonderful 12 years. From Head Start all the way to senior year, this school has been my second home. And I haven't thanked every single one of my teachers by name, but I think maybe we would be here way longer than anyone wants to be. Every teacher I have had has made saying goodbye incredibly difficult. And how about you? The people that part. The saddest part is that for the first time, when I say goodbye, I won't be coming back next year to sit in my same amount of time as I see. I remember in kindergarten, the student read a book to us about first graders who hid inside this to just this because they didn't want to leave for second grade. Back then, that was a really silly story, but right now, all I want to do is hide under a lab table on a certain dirty spot or become one of the being to this episode. The truth is, we grew up without even realizing it. Everyone always told us that high school was life, but who actually believes that when they're 14? Because I know I did. And somehow it all feels like a blink of an eye. Freshman year became senior year. I was told I had to sign up for every single club, and naturally I did exactly the opposite. But I'm so glad I did. Those laws introduced me to some of the most meaningful friendships and mentors I could have asked for. They helped me become a leader, a speaker, and a thinker. As I look back, the awards and accomplishments, I would say that most to me. Everyone who stood by me. The friends who stayed up studying with me, and the teachers who let me ask them a million questions. We celebrated our successes, stressed over exams, and somehow we survived everything together. Throughout it all, though, everyone had a teacher to go to when life got overwhelming. Our teachers became more than just someone who taught us about history or science. I cried to Mr. McDarby about some of the silliest problems imaginable, and I talked to Miss Bender about the most random things, especially finances. Gosh, I don't want to be an adult yet. Naz and I about Mr. Cookerstein and Miss Wheeler, and over about life and college applications after school almost every single day. So, I would like to say thank you for being the people we could always turn to. But I'm not to say thank you to these select few teachers. I'm thanking every teacher and faculty member who made life a little easier, who listened when we needed someone to talk to, and who believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. I would also like to say thank you to all the parents and guardians in the audience who supported us throughout high school. Whether it was driving us to and from school and club meetings, cheering us on at games, or going TJ Maxxing after a test, you helped us carry burdens we didn't know weighed on us. Every achievement we celebrate today was made possible by the people who stood beside us, and for that we are incredibly grateful. To my friends, thank you for filling these years with memories I will never forget. I remember stuffing Labona into lockers. I remember Morgan trying to act like a potato during charades. And if you're wondering if we guessed right, no, we did not. I remember sitting on the benches during volleyball games, trying to perfectly synchronize our tick-tick booms. I remember getting hit in the volleyball with a volleyball in the face that felt like it was going 50 miles per hour, but somehow these same glasses are still on my face today. I remember the bus rides to competitions for mock trial, Envirothon, and Model United Nations. The competitions were nerve-wracking and great, of course, but if we're being honest, the conversations on the way there were usually better. These moments may have seemed small at the time, but they are memories I will carry with me forever. And to my best friends, Sarah, who also happens to be my little sister, and Asmoon, who basically is also my sister too. Thank you for every signpost and every conversation. I don't believe in long distance ruining friendships, so don't worry, we'll still be in touch. And Sarah, throughout all of our arguments, bath massages, I still owe you more and laughter. Thank you for always being by my side. School became a lot easier when I knew I was going on to do some midget training. Thank you both for teaching me that friendships can be unconditional. Finally, I wanted to end by honoring the two people who made it possible for me to be standing here today. Mom and Dad, or Uncle and Uncle, would you please stand? My mommy dreamed of becoming a teacher. She went to school despite all the obstacles in her way. Lives were hard to get, but she still managed to meet all of her thoughts. And I love you all know that she loves serving you all and seeing me smile in the cafeteria. And I pray that one day my mom is able to be a teacher's assistant at her school. And my dad never really had the opportunity to do that because his dad is like working to help us like an education. Even through those hard days, he built a little business himself, and he had to leave that to come here, where he knew he would have to start over. And my mom had to give up her dream of teaching to come to the U.S. Without your sacrifices, I would not be here today. You left behind everything that was familiar because you believed there would be greater opportunities for your family. You came to a country where you were very little, and cared of your ability when you would ever step away. And today, I want you to know that you are anything but failures. You taught me that success is not found in comfort. We grow when we're willing to step into the unknown. You taught me to work hard, dream bigger, and never settle for anything less than my best. And maybe that's why God brought us here, and maybe that's why He gave me the desire to achieve the dreams that my parents couldn't. I was lucky enough to be brought here, but many children are not. We are incredibly fortunate to have received the education we sometimes took for granted. Even on our hardest days, we had opportunities that many people around the world still hope for. And to that, I thank my parents for taking the opportunity to come here, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving them the chance to take that opportunity. Remember that everyone's path is different, but each path is important. Please never stop being grateful. Grateful for our teachers, grateful for our friends, and grateful for our families. And grateful for every opportunity that has helped us become who we are today. Class of 2026 and all those who are listening to me today, if you remember only one thing from my speech, be this. Always choose kindness because it doesn't cost you anything, but it means everything to someone else. Be grateful for the people who support you. Be grateful for the opportunities you have been given. Be empathetic and never stop chasing your goals. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026.
I've been doing this a while. And I must say, that's always one of the best speeches ever. Okay. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. For Hudson Superintendent of the Schools, Dr. Maria Sup. Dr. Suppmeyer served as superintendent of the Hudson City School District for 10 years, from 2012 to 2022, following more than 2 decades of leadership and service in the district. During her tenure, she helped lead the district turnaround that increased the graduation rate from 58% to 89%, while strengthening student achievement, school culture, and community trust. A lifelong educator and champion for students, Dr. Suppmeyer launched the district's Destination Graduation Initiative in 2013, the same year many members of the class of 2026 entered kindergarten. Since retiring, she has continued her work as an educational consultant, executive coach, and leadership mentor to school districts across New York and beyond. Tonight, she returns to celebrate a class she has known since the very beginning of their educational journey. Please join me in welcoming back Dr. Ruth.
Good evening. Thank you for that kind introduction and warm welcome. I have to admit, standing on this stage feels a bit like coming home. To Labona and Morgan. Wow. This is what the Hudson City School District produces. Scholars. Your words will be remembered long after tonight. Here we go. Good evening. Blue Hawk class of 2026. Thank you for inviting me to speak with you on this momentous occasion. It is my honor and privilege to be here to share this keynote message with you. I would like to recognize your families and friends, members of the faculty, staff, and administration, the Board of Education, Interim Superintendent Dr. Brian Bailey, community members, and honored guests who are gathered here tonight to celebrate this special milestone. 13 years ago, when I was serving my second year as superintendent, many of you walked on this stage for the very first time. You were entering kindergarten, excited, maybe a little nervous, and several of you held large signs
declaring your future dreams. Future engineer, future teacher, future nurse. In fact, one of you proudly held a sign that said, future president. Some of you were probably wondering where your parents were going as they dropped you off for the first time. And some parents were also probably wondering how their children were suddenly old enough to start school. Many of you were right here in this auditorium that day, while others joined our community in the years that followed. But no matter when your journey in this district began, you became part of this story. I have always loved full circle stories. When I visited classrooms, I often read books by Laura Joplin Neroff to students. Books like If You Give a Moose a Muffin, where the ending brings you right back to the beginning. Tonight feels a little like that kind of story. Together, we launched our newly crafted district mantra, Destination Graduation. It was more than just 2 words. It was a promise. A promise that from your very first day in our schools, everything we did as a district would be focused on preparing you for this moment, this destination. In many ways, we were beginning that journey together. You were just starting your first year of school, and I was in the early years of my superintendency. During that time, I thought a great deal about what we needed to teach you over the next 13 years. We would teach you to read, write. We would teach you mathematics, science, history, music, and art. We would challenge you to think critically, solve problems, and work with others. What I didn't fully appreciate then was how much I would learn from you. As you were growing into the students and young adults you are today, I was growing up from you right alongside of you. You taught me about finding joy in our work, from your excitement on the first day of school and the countless moments of laughter that followed. You taught me about trust every time you walked through our doors, believing that the adults around you would help you succeed. You taught me that some of life's strongest friendships are built not because people are alike, but because they choose to respect, support, and care for one another despite their differences. You taught me about the importance of relationships as I watched teachers inspire, staff nurture, coaches mentor, and family stand beside you through both celebrations and setbacks. You taught me about perseverance during the unprecedented school years of the pandemic, when students, families, and educators found ways to move forward despite uncertainty and challenges. And perhaps most importantly, you taught me something about leadership. I learned that being a leader isn't always about standing at the front and showing the way. Sometimes it means following the example of the very people you have the privilege to serve. Over the years, I have been fortunate to watch many of you grow up in classrooms, on athletic fields, on stages, and throughout the community. Some of you I have known since before you were 5 years old, including my goddaughter, Asia, along with many of her friends and classmates whom I've also had the pleasure of getting to know personally. That makes this graduation even more special for me. The journey that brought you to this stage has been a pleasure to watch unfold. Your years in elementary school began with excitement and wonder. Those were the years when success meant learning your letters and numbers, reading your first books, and making friends. You began discovering your talents, your interests, and your joy of learning. Then came the middle school years, the time of growth, discovery, and sometimes uncertainty. You started to find your voice. You tested your independence. And during those years, you faced a disruption none of us could have predicted. A global pandemic that changed how you learned, how you connected, and how you experienced school. It was not easy. But in true Blue Hawk spirit, you never quit. In many ways, those unprecedented school years shaped you. You adapted, you persevered, and you developed resilience at an age when you were just beginning to understand the world around you. And then you arrived at high school, where the opportunities expanded and the expectations grew. You pursued academic goals, competed in athletics, joined clubs, expressed yourselves through music, art, and theater, stepped into leadership roles, and created memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. Along the way, you were supported by extraordinary people. Teachers who challenged you to think deeply, administrators who believed in your potential, families who encouraged you when things were difficult, and a community that stood behind you. In addition to your families, educators have the unique privilege of meeting students at the very beginning of their school years, often long before anyone can imagine who they might become. And one of the greatest rewards of this profession is seeing these same students walk across this stage, ready to begin the next chapter of their lives. When we first launched Destination Graduation, we made a pledge to you. We promised that we would work every day to provide the best educational experience possible to prepare you for success beyond these walls. Looking at you tonight, it is clear that promise has been kept. Yes. As a class, you have achieved so much. You have earned scholarships, won championships, served your community, demonstrated leadership, and overcome obstacles, both large and small. This year alone, the boys varsity basketball team accomplished something no Little Hawk team had ever done before. Oh yeah! With 5 seniors, Keith, Gannon, Eli, Dante, and Jadiel, leading the way. The team advanced to the state finals for the first time in Blue Hawk history. An extraordinary accomplishment. More importantly, you have grown into thoughtful, capable, and compassionate young adults. Over the years, I have spoken about the written curriculum, the academic content and skills intentionally taught in our classrooms. But in Hudson, students learn from an unwritten curriculum as well. In a district enriched by many cultures, languages, and life experiences, students learn invaluable lessons about respect, acceptance, and belonging that cannot be taught from a textbook alone. You learned lessons that cannot be measured by a test score or capture on a transcript. You learned the importance of respect, responsibility, integrity, and caring for others. Those qualities have long been part of the fabric of this district, and they are among the most important lessons you will carry with you long after tonight. Destination graduation was never meant to be just a slogan on a banner. It was a commitment to you. And tonight, that commitment becomes reality. As the great poet T.S. Eliot reminds us, what we call the beginning is often the end. And to make an end is to make a beginning. And that is exactly what tonight represents. Graduation is not the final destination. It is the beginning of your next journey. Some of you will continue your education in colleges and universities. Others will pursue careers, technical training, military service, or entrepreneurial paths. Some of you may not know yet the road you will take, and that is perfectly okay. You are ready. Ready not because the road ahead will always be easy, but because you have already proven that you have the skills to think critically, the resilience to overcome obstacles, and the character to make a difference in the world. Life will not always be predictable. There will be moments when the path forward seems unclear, perhaps even unfair. When that happens, remember what you have already accomplished. Remember that you are capable of more than you think. Stay true to your values. Continue to ask questions. Continue to learn. The more perspectives you understand, the clearer the big picture becomes. And never lose the sense of curiosity that began when you first walked through the doors of John L. Edwards Elementary School. Each of you has your own story, your own strengths, and your own dreams. The world you are entering needs your ideas, your compassion, and your courage. I'll never forget the standing ovation from our faculty and staff as you took your place on this stage for the very first time all those years ago. A moment full of joy, pride, and promise. Tonight, the story comes also. The kindergarten students who once stood on this stage, holding signs that reflected their dreams for the future, and the classmates who joined the journey along the way, now stand here as graduates, ready to hold their diplomas. Class of 2026, you have arrived at destination graduation. Like those first moments, you are surrounded by the support, admiration, and belief of this community. Only now it is your own achievements, growth, and perseverance that we celebrate. Whatever your next steps may be, and whatever road you choose to get there, take that road with purpose. Take it with passion, and take it with the confidence that you are prepared to overcome whatever life can ask. You have proven that to everyone in this room tonight. More important, you have proven it to yourselves. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what comes next. Congratulations, Blue Hawk Class of 2026.
Bring that mic down. Be comfortable with it.
I was born by the river. Oh, just like a rapid running. know a change won't come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I know what's up there under the skies. It's been a long
graduation, Principal Reardon, Associate Principal Campbell, Usher, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Before you is the Hudson Senior High School class of 2026.
Dante Troy. Emily Nicole Stein.
No, they take it.
Donovan Mercy Onyango. Messiah Isoprene Watkins. Maimona Tooley. Madison Sickler. Kamari Michael Jordan McNutt. Zade Anthony Robinson. William Schmidt. Tallulah Stinson. Valencia Tanya Virgo. Damian Ramirez Rodriguez. William Leroy O'Connor. Akila Thomas. Eliana Renee Wright. Alessandra Van Alden. Sean. Cadence Weiss. Alia Giselle Young. Diana Victoria Lemus. Charlie Malinsky. Gannon Lloyd. Amore Jasmine.
Luna Lopez. Emily Membrano. Sabrina Lopez. Christian Rodriguez.
Let's go, Christian.
Saad Mia. Jenna Ryder. Evangeline Martha Medina. Diana Nari.
All right now.
Cameron Lytle. Olivia Wallace. Katie Moore. Armani Mack. Henri Dempsey. Kianja Chan. Eliana Iris Phoebus. Cameron Dutz. Josue Gomez. Kiani Guerrero. Malik Juwani Grant. Luis Gomez Hernandez. Milan Madison Cheyenne Grant. Naomi Jackson. Josué Garcia. Devkar Luma. Shiree Higgs. Kinar Islam.
yeah.
Dea Lopez. Jasmine Hoyt. Julia Freeham. Nathan Madden. Michael Bradshaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Jonathan Jr.
Yeah. Down, down.
Samaya Begum. Jason Carey. Briella Burgess. Mallory Buchanan. Brianna Brandt. Madeline Carr. Preston Ankra Parika. Hector De Jesus. Brittany Castro Guerrero. Alexia Fairhair. Hafsa Chowdhury. Oscar Ruben Yokovich. Shadiel Diaz. Valerie Flores. Kaylee Cook.
Next row.
Kayvon Ruffin. Connor Bryant. Abira Kyer. Gabrielle Hodges. Mark Brandon Bennett. Griffin Foster. Joselle Antoine. Nafiza Anande. Sebastian Dermott. Eli James Conte. Nazmoon Akhtar Bhuyan. Jaden Mariah Bertoldi. Matthew Playa. Keith Ralphon. Asia Johnson. Pearl Turner. Morgan Kern. Aisha Islam Chowdhury. Lavona Provo. MST Warda Muhammad.
If I can have the rest of the class of 2026 please stand.
you're going to move your tassels from right to left. Dr. Bailey, members of the Board of Education, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I present to you the Hudson High School class of 2026. At this time, I'd ask everyone to please stand and join the graduates in singing of the Hudson High School alma mater, Moving Gold, which is found printed in your program. Okay, my last set of directions are for our loved ones and family. Please remain in your seated area, keep the aisles clean until all of the graduates have exited the auditorium. Graduates, remember to please go into the cafeteria and turn everything in. At this point, congratulations to the Hudson High School class of 2026.